Birdie's mic.
Check, check, audio, audio. Now I've got the audio. Check, check. Guess what day it is? Oh, it is Wednesday. That's nice. All right, cool. That is live. Turning that off. Just had to check it on the YouTube channel. This deck has been sitting here on my shelves for about 2 or 3 weeks now. I haven't felt compelled to unbox it until I got out of the shower about half an hour ago. Just felt like the right time. Probably because we started watching The House of the Dragons, whatever it's called, House of the Dragons, and I'm actually already starting to like this show better than Game of Thrones. But it's also 2 separate things. One's a prequel, whatever. Lots of stuff involved here. A lot of feelings. There's one of my candles. And try not to burn anything down. So this was an unplanned video, and I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to be unboxing it live right now. It's 8:45 Wednesday night, September 14th, 2022. But then in the next week, I will be editing it down to just kind of the essentials for an unboxing, a concise, abridged version of the video. I am maxing out on the volume. Check, 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 check. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I hope that's not hurting anybody's ears. So what I want to do now is I also, on OBS, I have the option to hit start recording. So I'm also recording a secondary version of what's happening right now. Oh! It's already open. We're going in. Game of Thrones Tarot I purchased at our Second and Charles store. It was $24.95. I'd been holding off on it for a while. I had actually purchased it and won it in a bid on eBay, and they ended up having to cancel it because it was a used deck and they couldn't find one of the cards. So, yeah. Ooh, okay, so the box is already kind of banged up a bit. It's a little sunken in here. It's a big box. Pull it up a bit. Little sunken and a little concave already, and that's okay. Great box. It has a gilt edge. It looks like the art is definitely based on the TV show, which is why I wanted it. I have the book right here, and you can see how far I got through it. I mean, I've read it in the hot tub before, in the pool. That's as far as I can get so far. Now that I know the show really well, I might try it again. But neither here nor there. Cool, nice little, what's the word? Flavor right there. Ooh, so fancy. Okay. Raised lettering. That's really neat. Great spine. Alright, I gotta admit, even though it's concave on top, like you can even see it bowing from this side too. Really like the box. Really subtle black design on top of the mottled browns. Oh! Oh my god, you guys, the book is hardcover. It's so light. I feel like this should be heavier. The other ones feel heavier, but maybe it's just subconsciously because it's so big. Because it's a hardcover. Oh my god. Oh, I just got chills opening this. Oh wow, the hardcover stays open better too. Alright, 10 points to Game of Thrones for the hardcover deck and guidebook. I really appreciate that. Liz Dean. Thank you, Liz. Liz, I'd be curious to have you on the show and ask you if you had any input into the design, because this is fantastic. This is one of the first fandom-based decks that has a hardcover that I can remember, that I can recall. A really great kind of old design, too. Okay. Tiny images, but that's okay. I've got the cards and I can at least read them. Oh, the major arcanas are big cards. Of course, Arya's death. That's great. Judgment, our guy's judgment. That's amazing. Oh. Upright and reversed. Awesome. Oh, this is a bonus as well. It's descriptions. It's almost like alt text. Underneath each tiny icon is a description of what's in the picture. This is awesome. That also makes me wonder if tarot decks take into account adaptability for screen readers, stuff like that. Wow. So we have, what are the suits? Coins, cups, swords, spears. All right, there was one change, spears instead of wands. But that's funny because spears should have been, I would think spears and swords would be the same, but I guess wands is spears in here. Interesting. That's going to take a minute to get used to. So half a point deduction there, just because of my own thing. Beautiful interior of the box. This is like this bronzy colored metallic. Actually feel, I don't see any major rips or anything in the corners here. There's a little bit of a crease. Sorry, you can't see that. There's no major rips or anything in the corners, unlike the Insight Editions box that come. The box is going to be dinged up, of course. What's under there? Always look underneath. You never know what you're going to find. Okay. Oh, that's how they do the ribbon. Look at that. That's just a square piece of adhesive, and there's the ribbon under there. The more you know. That's really neat. That's helpful. All right. Simmer down. Oh, Tyrion, the Fool. Oh, these cards are bigger than I thought they would be. These are chunks. Now I have to open it. Come on. Okay. Thank you, box designers, for having a raised... I think you can see this is a shallow cubby for the book, but a deeper box for here. That took some design ingenuity on their part. Have a little bit of a flaking on the edge here, the corner. No big deal. There's going to be a lot more where that came from when I'm done with it. All right, let's go to the cards. There it is. Ooh. Let's look at the back design. It is the swords clumped together, melded together on the throne, and if I'm not mistaken, it's indistinguishable up or down. Thank you, card designers. This guy. Good cards. They're not the, like, they're a little thinner, but it's the right sheen. It's almost like the semi-gloss kind. You can kind of see that. It's not super glossy like Seasons of the Witch, but it's not matte either like Jane Austen Tarot. Very good, a very good feel. Like a muted yellow is an interesting color for the back of the cards. I'm curious why that was the final. May as well have been like, why wouldn't it have just been like gray or silver? There's a big divide right there. I'm not sure why. Ace of Spears seems to be popping out here. Okay, let's shuffle. Oh, I think I just did it backwards. Okay, good. This deck is already worth it. I already like the art. I've picked up, you know, just the cover here. The box is really nice. No solid enclosure. It's just, you know, air suction coming out. But I like the feel of the cards. They're very papery on the sides, which I appreciate. That's good. Good riddle. I'm not doing that as a shuffle, obviously. I'm not trying to hide that, but... Anybody else watching the show? The new show? House of Dragons? Curious what you think. Oh! Not jumpers per se, because the deck is so new. Oh God. Yeah, this is making me want to rewatch the show. Very cool etching style. Some look like they're copied right directly from a photo or a, you know, film still. But this is almost like a dead-on still life, this 10 of coins. And the kerning here makes it look like 10 of coms. Like instead of I and an N, that looks like a letter M. I guess kerning refers to the space between letters and relative to the style of the font. Oh, sorry, that must have been loud. Let me put this aside here. That's the problem with the fabric. It gets pulled up when I do this. Yeah, these are very stiff cards. Like, I want to break them in a lot. I did not watch Game of Thrones when it first came out. I thought it was just going to be too graphic. And guess what? It really was, but it was still really enjoyable. Honestly, the winter scenes were my favorite just because it's so hot down south, and it's just a nice reminder that it's okay to be cold. Come on, Erica. Don't sleep yet. Long day, productive, but long. All right. Yeah, look, there's just... What is this card that's doing that? Okay, the Fool, that would make sense, like, because he's been on top. He's been cooped up. Tyrion. Oh, I just totally bent that. John! My King of Cups. Oh, the star! Nice. Oh. Poor Sansa. There were definitely some moments in the show which I didn't appreciate. Just rape as a plot device just doesn't sit well at all. This guy. I'm Mr. Snow Miser. I'm Mr. He was such a douche. She was amazing. Melisandre. This one. Daenerys. Whatever that is, that thing's amazing. That guy. Jon Snow. The Tower? What the hell is this? I genuinely don't remember what this is referencing. I can't place it. I see wolf. Oh, it's not a mound of dirt. It is a foreshortened, bottom-up version of the actual tower where Brandon fell from. That could have been a little clearer, but all right. The Godswood. Oh, that was such a good scene. Props, kudos. Awesome world card. I really like that. Big fan of the deck. The cards are not the best quality, and that's okay. Like, I'm going to be using this deck, and I actually already added it to the store without asking the deck yet. I didn't interview the deck. I didn't kind of give it the one extra question of, hey, do you want to be added to my Dork Witchery store yet? Or not, as in available for readings. I already put it in, and I don't think subconsciously I would have been able to. Oh, that's amazing. if it wouldn't have been up for it. This show is very much up its own butt, and I hate how much I like it. It's hard to explain, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you have not watched the show yet, beware of graphic violence, graphic nudity, sexual assault, sexual abuse, rape, and much, much nudity. So it's and also lots of revenge, which I like, in a good way. All right. Clown, 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 clown. Oh, she was amazing. God, she was so good. Cool. Very nice. Sean Bean. Poor Sean Bean. Good choice, but the violence of this kingdom does not align with the hangman. The hangman's just kind of like, hey, come see, come sa, que sera, sera. Death is a perfect match. Arya. Sam. Temperance, my Sam. I hope Gilly's in the deck. This asshat. Oh, F him. I'd punch him in the street if I saw the actor. I feel bad, but I tried not. I wouldn't. I might. He was amazing. Oh, he's perfect as the Hierophant. Oh my god. Oh! The lovers. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Wow. Oh, damn. The traitor card. Oh, I have no regrets getting this deck. It is just getting me all dorked out about the show again. This is why I love what I do, because this is making me want to go watch it again, put it on in the background while I'm working, because I already know the show inside and out, and having... That's the equivalent of white noise for me. White noise doesn't actually do it for me. Actually, that's not true. I'd be totally distracted by putting the show on in the background, because I haven't watched it in a long time. But regardless. Look at him. Good for you, buddy. Whoa, he was so weird. Really unique art style. And it's not unique. It's a very good use of this old school etching look in an art thing. So, oh, thank God she's in there. I can't believe Gilly didn't make it. He's the hermit? I guess. I mean, it is. Obviously, I can't change that, but 7 hells, that's a good choice for strength. Brienne. Ah! Good deck. I cannot wait to review this. I will be getting to that eventually, but in the meantime, really good. What the hell are these? So it's this batch. Lady Olenna. Okay. So some of the pages, knights and queens. Coins, coins, coins. Look at that. All 3 coins. I wonder if that's how they came packaged. I didn't look at the deck before I flipped through. Jaime's not in here. I went through very quickly. I didn't look. But Jaime Lannister, I didn't notice. Wow. Huh. And kudos that the kudos that the Minor Arcana is pretty solid too. It's not pips. It's not just phoned in, if you will. Yeah, that's really neat. There's a little more thought put into it, even when it's just objects, pips, you know. wonder what Martin's like to have plotted all that out, unless he did all the outlining ahead of time. And I know he's gotten asked that a billion times, and I'm sure he's sick of answering it, so I could probably look it up and find it in an online interview of his. But in the meantime, that's the unboxing of the Game of Thrones tarot deck. Already available in the store. If you guys want a reading, go to dorkwitch.xyz and click on tarot decks. Or tarot readings, excuse me. I just revamped what the store looks like. Let me know what you think of the new layout, because I'm a little too close to the project. Love this. Before we go, I meant to look a little more in here. Alright, we've got preparing for a reading, laying the cards. Okay, cool. They've got a couple of, oh, nice. A couple of spreads. Card meanings, that's awesome. About the author, about the illustrator. Oh, distributed in 2017 by HBO. Sweet. Good for them. The card spreads are Past, Present, Future, The Red Keep, Old Gods of the North, Faith of the Seven, I Drink and I Know Things, Spread of the Maesters. Awesome. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? Okay, good. I thought for a second that the Major Arcana did not have reverse, but they do. Interesting choice on font color. There's not enough of a difference in the font to really be eye-catching. Plus, they already used italics, so it just feels like overkill? Redundant? Visual redundancy? That's okay, I'm not a typesetter. Craig Koss is the artist and illustrator. Nice. Liz Dean. Cool. Wow. Cool. Very cool. I love that this is a hardcover. I love it. Game of Thrones Tarot. I recommend it. That's it. I declare this meeting of the Dork Witch Society ended.